The first part of our June 30th class, which we are videoing and putting on YouTube, is really to go over what's due next week. As we typically do at the beginning of the class, we review our schedule. And one thing that we want to get straight is we got several items that are due next week, which is Monday, July 7th. The first thing that's going to be due is I have created a test or a quiz that is going to be taken online, and it is going to be due by class time on July 7th. So it will be available from Monday, June 30th until our class starts July 7th. Where you will find this quiz is under the Blackboard test button, and you can see right now it's sort of grayed out because it's not available yet, but you'll click this, and this quiz basically is over the first 4 chapters of our textbook. So again, you have done reflection papers or reflection statements on all the chapters so far, and so this is a quiz. It'll be like a multiple choice quiz, and it'll basically be over chapters 1 through 4. Okay, so anyway, you can review chapters 1 through 4 and then take the quiz. The second thing that is due is something that's called the My Power Learning Assessment. And this is an online assessment that is going to measure basically the type of learner that you are. Now, you will go into, you can get through into this through the Assignments tab, and you can go through the Assignments folder, and if you scroll down here, you'll find this assignment, the My Power Learning link. Okay? And it's basically to, like I say, assess the type of learner that you are, so you can really try to get the most out of your study experiences and your study habits and whatnot. What you're going to have to do, though, is you're going to have your book available, and on the front cover of your book, there will be the way that you can access the My Power Learning website. But the most important part on the inside front cover of your book is that you have an access code. All right? So you can get to this website by clicking the My Power Learning link right here, and that takes you to this website, and you're going to have to go ahead and enter that registration code. And then, as you get into it, it's going to ask you to put in an email and a password and things of that nature. But that's, that's fine. You can go ahead and do that. But you need to do that. Now, the second thing is, when you get done with this assessment, it's going to ask you questions, and then it's going to give you sort of a printout of the type of learner you are. You'll see 3 bars there. It'll say my visual learning is 6.2 or whatever. It'll give you a rating, and it'll tell you a little bit about that. Print that output out, and then what you're going to do is you are going to finish this worksheet. So you got to have both of these things. You got to have the printout from the My Power Learning website after you answer the questions, and then you also have to answer the questions on this worksheet. Okay, I'm not sure this worksheet's going to come up, but if it does, I mean, it'll ask you about your, this assessment that you took, and if anything, surprised you about it, and so on. It's not coming up here, but anyway, you got to go to the My Power Learning link. You got to have that access code on the front part of your book. You get into the website, you answer, I think there's 36 questions maybe that it asks you to answer, and then it's going to give you an assessment on your learning styles. You get the printout of that, print that part of it out, and then you will come down here, print out the worksheet, answer the questions, and you'll hand that in. So you got to take the Blackboard quiz that I have up on Blackboard. You got to do this My Power Learning assessment. Print it out and do the worksheet on it. And also, if you have your advisor appointment worksheet by next week, I'll give you some extra points on that. Okay? So those are the things that you have to do between Monday, June 30th and Monday, July 7th. Those things are due beginning of class on July 7th. So that's the first part of our lecture, is making sure you understand the assignment. The second part of our lecture will be about Chapter 5. So we're starting a new chapter. It's going to be Chapter 5, and that's going to be the second part. I'm going to stop the first part of this video just so I can upload it. It doesn't get to be too big of a file, but the Chapter 5 will be Part 2.